Hello, welcome to Amnesia, welcome back to Amnesia. My name is Logan Wolf, as you all know. But, well, that's very typical now, isn't it? So, there's matters. Fire indicator unlocks doors to resume room. Need to go and figure that out. So, we're not going that way then. Don't know what these are for, no one told me that. Right, guess I'm going elsewhere then. I apologise for it being a short video, you know, obviously it's not there. I don't want to make these too long. I climbed out of bed and looked out the window. It was completely dark. We waited, glanced at the o'clock, and waited some more. 4 o'clock, he thought. It's enough. I should become a storyteller. Let's shut it down. Nope. Nope. I'm gonna have to now. Darkness in the stories feels strange and unnatural. It's dark. Crap.
Again, there's a lot of elements here working together. Not only does the player enter the darkest level yet, they'll also come up against the dark part of Daniel's memories. We've tried to have all aspects of the level work towards this goal. Hopefully it creates an oppressive and disturbing field.
What was that? I said.
Please let me go! I won't tell anyone, I swear! I just want to go home! No! Don't leave me alone!
Oh, well, fuck you then. So also around this little handicap. The rubble from the cave is hidden further past us in the storage. Find a way to get through. Parts are machine parts. That's probably where we need to get to. Come on, Wiki, you're coming with me. We need oil book. Let's pick up his faces. Fuck. What? You see anything? No? Oh. It's the. Oh. Well, I think the right there, I think it's keeping me staying like that. Do a part, that's very useful. So now okay. Here, sorry. Oh. Ah, it's in the box. Master burn or something. No one is usable my tinder boxes though, that's the problem. I'm here, Rocky. I don't need it. God damn it, Rock. Why'd you close the door? No? Nothing? Okay. Alexander, I have prepared the explosives you needed for clearing the flood drain. I can't stress enough how important it is that the mixture is handled with care. Please try to tell your featherbrained servants before you go ahead with your plans. The liquids are not by themselves explosive and should be kept separated to avoid further mishaps. The fuck happened before then? I have arranged 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is mix the liquids and we are ready to go. Agrippa. Don't question why I went for an iris. What the fuck, Rocco? Lucky. Oh, there you are. I should have lost it there, dude. Don't question the fact I've put on an Irish accent. That's the only apparent accent I knew. It's just for here, so I don't know. Tinder. Look at that sanity. Food cut and bruises and crystal clear. You go ahead. You go ahead and throw some on the floor. Pick up. I'm kind of giving up about my sanity now, to be fair here. Why not? Yes! Oil, that's fucking useful. I'm unloading them, whatever the fuck that means. Right. Don't want to use it because there's lights around the place. Tonight we can materials to around and time to combine. How did I drag again? What's the point to drag? I can't create a drill yet, I need to combine I need to find out the parts for it. Okay. Check over here. Pick it up, my god. I think I found all the parts then, so I don't know about that. I tried to fit the pieces together, but at the side you shifted when you were looking. That's a photo too. Right, slight headache, there's nothing more. Low in fuel from the looks of it.
This is the second hub level.
No, ignore it. I'll try up here, I need to find some more oil before I go back down there. Let's try to guess what this is there. This is another dream, he thought, and screamed at the top of his lungs.
In this room, everything is connected to destruction and home.
Daniel is a pretty complicated
Crap.
character.
Sorry.
In this room, everything is connected to destruction and home. This was Daniel's home as Alexander's guest, and the diary entries are about Daniel being home in London and things falling apart. These sort of connections are not something that we want the player to get. Rather, it should end up in the subconscious and work toward building the mood. Also worth noting is this focus, as explained in the commentary of Wine Cellar, where we want the player's attention on a certain aspect. We hope this makes the story clearer. The idea is to slowly build it up, one part at a time, giving the player time to digest and think about it.
Daniel is a pretty complicated character to write for, as we didn't want the player to feel that they were losing control by having feelings imposed on them. After the amnesia kicks in, everything which is Daniel is essentially gone. The player is the new Daniel, and he should be able to act the way he pleases, and even reject his own background as he discovers it. That is why everything concerning Daniel is flashbacks. Even the diary entries are read as what is being told is happening right now. That is, it is the old Daniel telling the story, and not the player reading it.
Okay, that's pretty clever, I'll give him that.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men travelling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Alright, okay. Oh wait, I saw something. I can't remember where it was now. There it is. Ah, I need somewhere. Block is broken, finally it's going to close it down and guest room. Right, let's do this for a bit and then I'll go back downstairs.
If you listen to the music tracks more carefully, you may find that characters have their own musical themes, which can usually be heard when you read papers during the game. These themes appear in many variations, so it's not always so easy to recognize them immediately. And in the end of the game, some of these themes will go quite insane. Oh, and that's Daniel's theme, which you can hear in the game's menu screen. Let me play it to you with piano.
I think I just put
3rd of July, 1839.
this whole time.
Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the ore, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Shit.
If you listen to the music tracks more carefully, you may find that characters have their own musical themes, which can usually be heard when you read papers during the game. These themes appear in many variations, so it's not always so easy to recognize them immediately. And in the end of the game, some of these themes will go quite insane.
Yes.
Oh, and that's Daniel's theme, which you can hear in the game's menu screen. Let me play it to you with piano.
Well, it doesn't know how any thingy to it. I think it was just text.
In 3D props, we usually have constant pictures or reference images to look at and modeling the object, just to make sure it stays within the art style that we are going for. When creating a chair, a table, or a bookcase, just to name a few, we usually have to plan the measurements before we get into the game, because having something in the game that isn't the right size can break the immersion. But sometimes you have to cheat that and test it out, because the camera perspective can really trick you. I have the perfect example of the camera tricking you sometimes. Take out the lantern in-game and look at the wall or an object in the same height as the lantern and try guessing how big the lantern will be next to that object. Then walk up as close as you can to that object and compare. If you got a good example out of this, you see that the hand of the lantern is in fact very small, but it feels right when it's close to the camera. But we don't want to go on gut feeling on the measurements of every object. That could really get out of hand quickly, and a lot of things could feel out of place. So it's basically a matter of changing the scale if it feels weird. When modeling the prop, we try to make it as close as the reference image as we can, or if you've got a sketch, that is. It's often a quite simple process that usually doesn't take that much time, but it completely depends on what it is and if the sketch we have are detailed. Before giving the model a texture or working on that, we need to create a UV map for it. A UV map can best be described as an image with painted and edited details to it that is wrapped around the object. So the textures for a cardboard box, for example, would look like a box that you have unfolded into the ground. After the UV map is created, you start to work on the texture. And here, you usually start with adding untouched materials like wood or metal, and these are from free photos found on the internet. We also paint in dirt in corners, highlight the edges, and enhance them. We can also bake and add an ambient occlusion map to the texture, which is basically a process where the computer calculates where the texture should be dark and where it should be light. We often generate a normal map based on certain details in the texture. Normal map uses light to add bumps or dents without using more polygons on the object. For specular maps, we use the red channel for the intensity level of the map, and the green channel to determine the power of it. After all the textures are done, we export them to collada format and import them to our editors. There, we set material values, create bodies for collision, and stuff like that.
Streams later fighting them. I was just the only one who gathered some comfort. Okay. Right, let's move on to this next one. Music tape. Fuck. Panted heavily, trying his best to keep himself from screaming. The Benson cabinet had been overturned, and he collapsed on the floor. He was at the book glass door and grabbed all the sedatives he could find. Ah, fuck. Turn the boxes, very useful. After I got discovery of the orb, the most trusted student and friend, Johan Weyer, the most remarkable thing happened as I was travelling to the Fujian woods this summer. I finally found one of his orbs I've been looking for the last 20 odd years. It's inexplicable, as the Heliodromos described it, and Hortus conclusus. It's as if it was told about an underground mystic temple crowned an earthly artifact. The orb was big as a deformed my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. What colour washed, what rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial power that captured within stone. I stayed in a nearby village called Alstad, investigating one of the antique trails, and I finally found a cavern. I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these ignorant artifacts. Enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life. It has become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts. I fetched the orb from its place. I scrambled out the chamber and into the woods. I could sense the thing was following me. I read loudly as it closed in. The beast, its guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. Midway through a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake, I tried to warn them as I passed. Fortunately, they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I lost a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue simian light engulfed me, and the colours of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black, with leaves of cinder. The ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in the pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This settling must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field at San Gennaro. The guardian has taken it all from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day. I still haven't been able to write about this incident. The last time I spoke, you told me about your interest in ongoing research into mythic orbs. I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Alstad. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius, the one I give it the Irish accent to. Oh, fucking damn it. Oh well. Wow. Okay. What's say about that? The fact that the Guardian must be this demon that's walking around, the one that followed the thing.
This map was one of the most fun to make because the rooms have more objects than we usually have on the level. I think the first two rooms was pretty good, just because of this. But we can't add this many objects in every room in the game, because that would, first of all, vary the man and repeat its performance, and a lot of our players doesn't have gaming rigs. Secondly, it wouldn't make sense if every room or there was a storage. We also try very hard to vary the levels and rooms as much as we can do. This level was also the first time in the game the player had any contact with outside. So for this part, I had to make a couple of different wall pieces, a pine tree and a breakable version of the window. And I can talk a little bit more about the breakable window here. When creating breakable objects like this, we have to first of all break the model by splitting parts up and creating pieces. Like on this window, it has a lot of wood parts that are loose after it breaks. Those parts are removed in the broken versions, and in the broken version of the window, they're actually hanging in the air at the same place they were when the window was whole. After modeling those and exporting the model into collage format, which our engine handles, I use our in-house model editor, sets each wood part up with a body for collision, and I also add weight for it to behave realistically. I also add material type, in this case wood. And that is so that wood sound is played when a beat hits something. You can also set up more advanced stuff like how it will behave in water, how fast it can travel, how fast the speed will decay.
Oh yes.
But also a lot of other settings as well. But when the broken version is done, I also set up the special entity of the original window, where I set it to break at a certain force, and when that happens, another entity will load, and this one will disappear. And in this case, we load the broken version of the window. We also set it up so a particle system with glass shards is going to be played as well as a break sound. And as soon as you break that window, and all that is happening, and since you probably threw something at the window, the force of that object will make the wood pieces slide, not fall straight to the ground as it would otherwise. That is pretty much how we do it with most breakable entities. But of course, creating a particle system sounds for this is needed too. And in this level, you can also see a lot of props that I made earlier, before we started making maps.
This is a
Objects
fucking
like
window.
shelves, tables, chairs, paintings, etc. But of course, I didn't make all the objects in this level.
It's a bit like the Fallout fault. But he's talking about what I've just done, basically. Over my time, when I show restraint, a person spans centuries. From where I came, mankind, not even breathed a breath, yet I bow to you. I've done so much for you, and I gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, all in fairness, defended that gate. Okay.
The decision to have the player go outside in this map started out as a quick and dirty idea for some sort of puzzle. However, it turned out very nicely, and to see the trees really gives a feeling of being in a castle and not just on some set. The first idea was not even to have the player break the window and just have it open directly instead. But when we added it, we felt it gave a really nice feel and reward for finishing the puzzle. In retrospect, we should have had more moments when the player ventures outside, and it gives this feel of being a part of a larger world.
Oh, that's cool. Well, there's everything here then, because I'm going back. Holy shit, I could just jump and fuck off right there. The fuck? Was that there before? Guys, was that there before? Please tell me in the comments that was there before. I swear to God I didn't see that. I was kind of scared of that. No. Oh, you made a fucking hell, this game's got bone to pick from me. I can Jesus shit myself there. Yeah. Look at the top of your look at the use of it in there. It was not like that when I first came to this fucking room. I have a fucking heart attack with this game. Fuck you. That wasn't there either, I don't think. Hello, bunny. Oh, I'm getting to fuck, this place is creepy. So, he flipped through the books of Monarch looking for etchings and counted 9 different kings from all over Europe and depicted with an orb resting in their hands. Dramatic music tone. By the way, I can't find any way to guess him. Probably happy I realised. Well, I think I'm gonna leave this episode here, guys. Next one will be on Tuesday. I'm gonna start farming through this, so do not worry. There'll be an episode every day. Unless there's anything else I want to record, because I'm beginning to run out now. I'm possibly do a video on Metal Gear Solid 5, but because of the age of that game, it seems almost pointless. but I might as well do it anyway. It's really fun. I'll pause it so it shuts up. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this episode here. Save it there because I know there's an enemy in there, and I'll end up getting distracted. But yeah, I'll probably do Metal Gear Solid 5, I don't know. It seems kind of pointless to turn the A to the actual game. But I may do a different type of game, I'm not 100% sure yet. If you guys did any type, oh yes, that reminds me actually. I will be getting World War 2 soon enough. I'm not 100% sure when, it just depends, you know, timing, money and all that. But I'll definitely be getting that game. So if you already have that game and you want to collab with me at some point, just leave a comment down below with your ideas. PS4 only, mind you. I'm only a one platform player at the minute, unfortunately. But yeah, just leave a comment down below and I'll send you a message when I get in from my house. I'll get in from my house, get in, you know, get on the PS4 and that. But thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like. Leave a like. Trying to back out there. There's 2 other ones I want to do as well at some point. But thank you all for watching. Leave a like. Subscribe. Make sure to turn on the little bell so you get notified when the live streams happen or when I upload. But thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.